This is my mechanism description for the optical computer mouse. A computer mouse is a very useful device used by many people in their everyday lives. It enables us to click links, open applications, and navigate the internet. Mark Weber is the founder and curator of the Computer History Museum program. On computerhistory.org, he writes an article about how in the 1960s the first computer mouse was developed with a wooden case by Douglas Engelbart and his team. Computer mice have made a number of changes since then, but they still serve the same general purpose. Although computer mice was popularized using a trackball, optical mice have become much more common. The optical mouse is used to control a pointer or a cursor. In doing so, you can click, select, drag, or scroll in a graphical user interface, also known as a GUI. In order to use an optical mouse, you will need a display of some sort, such as a computer monitor and a computer. A GUI is simply what you see on a computer screen. An optical mouse is used by anyone who uses a computer. The purpose for which they use the computer, however, is determined by the user. Some purposes include gaming, business work, schoolwork, and simply surfing the internet. There are many locations you can see an optical mouse being used. Some examples include private homes, businesses, schools, and pretty much anywhere a computer is. The optical computer mouse has a rectangular or oval shaped body, is flat on the bottom, and has a curved top. The top is mound shaped, so in order to provide a comfortable spot to rest the palm of the user's hand. The casing is made out of plastic and has a smooth finish, sometimes even glossy. Unless your optical mouse is wireless, there will be a wire coming out of the front tip connecting it to the computer on which it is used on. If it is cordless, there will be no cord, but there will be a spot for a battery. The optical mouse will also come with a USB receiver that needs to be plugged into the computer. This receiver will connect the mouse and the computer. An optical mouse will have a height roughly of 1.5 inches to 2 inches, a length of 3 to 4 inches, a width of 2.5 inches to 3.5 inches. These specs may vary depending on the manufacturer. Optical mice come in various different shapes and sizes. The optical computer mice is very lightweight, usually weighing only in ounces to maybe roughly a pound. They come in many different colors and may have images, logos, brands, or text on them depending on the maker and manufacturer of the mouse. There are a few significant pieces to the optical computer mouse. The first is the plastic case. This encases everything, including the internal parts. It also provides a comfortable, smooth touch for the user's hand. There are two buttons on top near the front tip of the mouse. They are generally called the left click button and the right click button. The left click button is used more and is used to click, select, and drag items. One example is clicking on an application icon to open it, or selecting files and folders. The right click button is mainly used to open and access properties of the selected file or menus. There is a wheel in between the left click button and the right click button. This wheel is used for scrolling and for zooming in and zooming out. What sets apart the optical computer mouse to the mechanical computer mouse is some of its internal parts. These parts include an LED, a camera, and a prism. Referring to Figure 1, obtained from Encyclopedia Britannica, we can see that the LED emits a light beam that is refracted by the prism to the surface on which the optical mouse is currently lying on. The surface then reflects the light back into the camera. The camera takes many fine-grained photos. The fine-grained photos are then analyzed by the computer and is used to determine where to move the cursor. In conclusion, optical computer mice are used nearly everywhere computers are. With the advancement of technology and computers, people of different backgrounds and professions utilize mice daily. Optical mice are generally made out of plastic but may vary in size and color. With the trend of mobile technology growing, we will have to see what lies ahead for the optical computer mouse.